Am I live? Oh, yes. Hi, guys. Welcome to my live. So, this is my second live. Anyway, today I am going to have a live class, but this one is all about mini story. So, this story is all about the tribes in Rwanda, Africa. So, first, before I read the story, I will give you uh, I will give you the meaning of those words before I read the story and also the sample sentences. So there you go. Number one, we have words to know. We have tribes. Okay, so it is a collection of people who share a meaning or a purpose or an interest in life. It is a group of people or a club that connect to each other. So, for example, there is a poor tribe in Rwanda in Africa. Okay, so they have same interests that they connect to each other. So number two, we have terrible. Okay, so it means it is extremely or distressingly bad or serious. For example, I had a terrible dream last night. We had a terrible flight. The weather is terrible. The movie was terrible. Okay, so number three, we have hate. If you hate someone or something, you have an extremely strong feeling or dislike for them. For example, she hates her boss because maybe her boss is so grumpy. Okay, so she is really dislike her boss. So number four, we have yearn. So that means really want or you have strongly desire someone or something. You really want to do it. Okay, you really want that person. You okay. So for example, Jane yearns to get into Harvard University. So we all know Harvard University. University in USA is the highest university, right? So she is yearning to get into that university. Okay, so we have number five words, quit. So this means to leave the job or stop. So for example, she quit her job because her boss is so grumpy, or he finally quits smoking. Okay, that means to leave or to stop, or you don't do anything. You quit. Number six, we have make a difference. Okay, so to improve a situation or to improve someone's life. It means to contribute and change something in a better way. Okay, so if you want to make a difference, then you need to do something that make you become better or in your life, in your lifestyle. So for example, she wants to make a difference. Okay, she wanted to make a difference in her life in a better way. Okay, so number seven, we have decide. So this means to do something, you choose to do it. Okay, so usually after you have thought carefully about the other possibilities. Okay, so you decide already. For example, I have decided not to take this semester, or I have decided to quit smoking, okay? To make difference in your life, okay? To become a better way. All right, so number eight, we have homeless. Without a home or a shelter, usually living on streets. For example, in the Philippines, there are many homeless people live on the street, or maybe also another country. There are so many homeless people that are living on the streets, or sometimes under the bridge. So it's really sad to look at them, right? Number nine, we have leverage. Okay, so an increased power or a way to get more power. That means you You are trying to get leverage on them. You're trying to get power over them. So, for example, he tried to get leverage the poor people in Rwanda. Okay, later, guys, I will read that story. Maybe you will know what is not real. So, number 10, we have words as whole. Okay, so this is really bad words, guys. If you heard this, if someone, if there's someone says that to you, that you asshole, that is a really bad word. So it's a stupid person or idiot, a person that's annoying or irritating things. For example, he says, "Stop nagging at me, okay, you asshole." That is a really bad word. So don't use that words to your friends or to your family. It's not good. And number 11, we have realize. Okay, so this means fully understand, sorry, fully become aware of something, a fact, or understand clearly. Okay, so you realize that you were mistaken. Okay. Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. I was distracted. Okay, so for example, she realized that she was mistaken. Okay, so she apologized. All right, guys. So number 12, ground my efforts in love. Okay, so to be humble or what you do in affection and not being arrogant. For example, she has been an orphan since she was 5. Okay, she has been an orphan. For orphan, we know orphan that place the which children don't have parents. Okay, orphanage. And the last one we have connect, to join together and have a relation with something or someone. Okay, so to connect, like if you want to connect someone, then you have to communicate with them as often. Okay, or it seems also like if we are talking about conjunctions are used to connect the thoughts or ideas, like because of or that. Okay, so to connect two ideas to make one sentence. Okay, guys, so now I will read our story. This is the story of tribes, but this story is all about in the future. Okay, so I will read first. Uh-huh. There you go. There will be a big and tall guy named Tony. But unfortunately, Tony is going to hate his life. Why? Well, because he's going to work in an office every day. He'll always work every day and he'll hate his job. And Tony will yearn to make a difference. In fact, he'll have always wanted to make a difference. Since he was a child, he'll have wanted to make a difference, but he'll hate his life. Well, one day he will finally quit his job and he'll go to Africa. He'll give the golf clubs and the golf balls to the poor tribes of people in Rwanda. But they are not going to be happy. They're going to be angry with Tony. They'll yell, "Go away! We don't need golf. We hate golf." And Tony will be very, very sad. He'll be so sad. Oh, poor Tony. But he'll still want to make a difference. So the next, he'll go to New York City. He'll decide to help homeless people. But there's a problem because he's going to get leverage over them. He'll say to them, "I'll give you food, but only if you go to school." Oh my God, it's a bad, right? He's trying to get leverage over them. And the homeless people will be very angry too. They're going to get really, really angry. And they'll say, "Go away, you asshole." And Tony will be really, really sad. And he'll be super sad because he just wanted to help. Well, finally, he'll realize that he must ground his efforts in love. He'll realize, aha, I must ground my efforts in love. And so next, he'll help connect orphans with new parents, and he feel love when he does this. He'll begin with love and he'll continue to feel love while he helps the orphans and the new parents. And because of this, Tony and the children and the parents are all going to be very, very happy. And that's the end of our story, guys. I hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions or comments, then please write on the comment section. I will going to read your comments. So let me see. I'm sorry, guys, my voice is not real good. I'm having a cough. Let me see. Mapahinga ang tubig, ma? Tubig? Water, please. Patutan mo. Hello. Say hello. Hello. Water, please. Ginger, can you stop it? I'm on live. Ginger, I'm on live. Mom is on live. Oh, yes. Dede. Still really cold here, guys. Too big in it. Too big? Yes. Yeah, it's not really hot. Oh my god. Guys, I already finished reading my story. Yeah, I'm working. I'm working here. Can you please go there? Daughter? Mhm. Oh my god, I think there's no speaker. Hmm? No. Oh, yeah, isa. Have you? Done many story. Yes. You go there, please. Yes. Okay, guys. So I have some questions about the story. If you listen a while ago, so I have some questions here. So, who will be the tall and big guy? Of course. Okay, so Tony will be the tall and big guy. So is Tony going to hate his life or his wife? He's going to hate his life. All right. So where is he going to work every day? He's going to work in an office every day. Okay, so that's why he's going to hate his life. Will he like his job or hate his job? No, no, no. He's going to hate his job. Okay, he doesn't like his job. He's going to hate his job. Now, how about this one? Well, he yearned to make a difference. Yes, okay. So if you heard a while ago, he will yearn to make a difference. Okay, so he's going to yearn to make a difference. Is he going to quit his job? Yes, of course, because he's he is going to hate his job, so he's going to quit his job. Why is he going to quit his job? Because maybe because he hates his job, right? So he's going to quit. Will he go will he go to Canada after quitting his job? Where is he going to after quitting his job? Well, he's going to Africa. Okay, so first he's going to quit his job and then go to going to Africa. All right, so how about this one? How about this one, guys? I'm not sure if you can follow it. Okay, so I will read another line. He'll give the golf balls and the golf clubs to the poor tribes of people in Rwanda. But they are not going to be happy. They're going to be angry with Tony. So they'll yearn, go away. We don't need golf. We hate golf. And Tony will be very, very sad. He'll be so sad and poor Tony. Okay, so what will Tony give to the poor tribes in Rwanda? Okay, any questions, guys? Any answers? I will check. Okay, who's here? Can you please type in, guys, so I will know. All right, so what will Tony give to the poor tribes in Rwanda? Is he going to give a baseball or what? He's going to give them the golf clubs and the golf balls. Okay, are they going to be happy? No, they are not going to be happy. They are going to angry with Tony. All right, so will Tony happy or upset? Well, he will be very, very sad, okay? Because the poor tribes in Rwanda are going to be angry with him. So, by the way, how about this one? But he'll still want to make a difference. And so next, he'll go to New York City. He'll decide to help homeless people. But there's a problem because he's going to try to get leverage on them. He'll say to them, I'll give you food, but only if you go to school. Oh my God, it's terrible, right? So, will he still want to make a difference? Yes, he still wants to make a difference. Where will he go to the next time? Will he go to San Francisco or where? He's going to New York City. Okay, so in the second time, he flew to, or he will fly to New York City. What will he decide to do when going to New York City? Well, he will decide to help the homeless people. Okay, what will be the problem? Well, the problem is probably he's going to get leverage on them. So, what will Tony say to them? He's going to say, I'll give you food, but only if you go to school. Oh, it's really bad, right? So he's trying to get leverage on the poor people. So how about the poor people? Are they going to be happy or angry? Okay, so let's find out. And the homeless people are very angry with him too. They really get really angry. They'll say, go away, you asshole. And Tony will be really, really sad. He'll be super sad because he wanted to help. All right. So, will the homeless people angry with Tony? Yes, they will very angry with him too. What will the people say to Tony? They will say, "Go away, you asshole." Okay. So, is Tony going to be happy or sad? Well, he's going to be super sad again. Okay. Same as when he went to Africa because the people were angry with him too in New York City. All right. So, well, finally, he realized that he must ground his efforts in love. Okay. So he realized, aha, I must ground my efforts in love. And so next, he'll help connect orphans with new parents and he'll love when he does this. Okay. So time for a question. Tony realized to ground his efforts in love? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So he realized to ground his efforts in love. What will he do next? Well, he's going to connect orphans with new parents. Okay. How will Tony feel when he does this? He will feel love. Okay. He will feel love, ground his efforts in love. Okay, so he'll begin with love when he'll continue to feel love while helping to to the orphans and the new parents. So because of this, Tony and the children and the orphan and the parents and are all going to be very happy. Okay, so will he continue to feel love? Yes or no? Of course, yes. He will continue to feel love. How will Tony and the orphans and the parents feel? They will very, very happy. Okay, guys. Anyway, that's the end of our mini story. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions or suggestion about this story, just let me know, guys. Okay, so it's time for answering the questions, guys. I have here, I prepared some multiple choice. So I want you to answer if who's been here. Can you please type in? So there you go. I have some, how many questions? 13 questions. This is only regarding our vocabulary. So you can practice. So this one, guys. Here really, no, number one, we have, it is a group of people that share common interest. What is that? A, we have civilian. B, we have military. C, we have tribes. Okay, so what is your answer? Can you please type in what is your answer? If you're listening, can you please tell me what is your answer? It is a group of people that connect to each other and they share ideas or they have the same interest. A, civilian. B, military. C, tribes. Anybody here? Okay, so the answer is tribes. Okay, letter C. All right, number two. I was having a problem with my co-workers. Having a problem. Okay, so number one, we have good relationship. B, trouble. C, get along. Okay, so what is the answer? It's letter B. Okay, it's letter B. Okay, having a problem. So you have having a trouble with your co-workmates. Okay. So number three, we have she doesn't like her job. Okay, so what doesn't like? A, we have glad. B, we have delighted. C, we have hate. So what is the answer? Of course, if you doesn't like that person, that means you hate that person. Okay, so the answer is letter C. So number 2, he really wants to speak English like a native speaker. Okay, so really wants. What is that? A, yearns. B, needs. C, upset. So what is the answer? Okay, so our answer is letter A, yearns. Okay, so he really yearns to speak like a native speaker. All right. So number 5, he definitely stopped eating no, I'm sorry, unhealthy foods. Okay, so A, change. B, quit. C, continue. So what is the answer? It is, if you stop, that means you quit. Okay, the answer is letter B. Number 6, we have I made changes from my bad habit. Okay, so what is the answer? A, make odd. B, make conscious. C, make difference. Okay, so what is the answer, guys? It is letter C. Okay, so make difference. Of course, I make changes. So if you make changes, something that means you are making difference. All right, so number 7, we have she choose not to study history in academy. Choose. So what is the opposite? The one, I mean the similar or synonyms. A, decided. B, abrogate. C, put off. Choose. Okay, the answer is letter A, decided. Okay, so number 8, they have no home and live under the bridge. No home. So if you have no home, that means you are homeless. Okay, so homeless, we have ample, we have luxury. Okay, so the answer is letter A, homeless. And number 9, he tried to get power over the poor people in Africa. Okay, so to get power, what does that mean? Do you remember? Do you still remember, guys? If you get power, that means you are trying to get A, disadvantage, B, inferiority, C, leverage. What is the answer? A, B, or C? It's letter C, of course. Okay, you're trying to get leverage on them. You're trying to get power over them. Jinjia, I'm working. Can you please go there, please? I love you, mommy. So number 10, sorry guys, she's interrupting with me. Okay, number 10, it is the same word like ridiculous. Seems ridiculous. Oh. A, as whole, be kind, thoughtful. Okay, so the answer is yes, letter A. Okay, asshole. Number 11, he recognized that he made a mistake. He recognized that he made a mistake. What is that? A, realize. B, ignore. C, neglect. What is the answer? Realize. It's letter A. All right. So number 12, he shows cares and affection to the poor people. Okay. So shows cares to and affection. Okay. So what does that mean? What is our similar meaning? A, choose stupidity. C, show goodness. Letter C, ground efforts in love. What is the answer? It's letter A. Okay, ground efforts in love. You show your affection to other people. And number 13, we take him from founding. Okay, founding. What is that? A, neighborhood. C, social welfare. And letter C, orphan or orphanage. It's letter C. Yes, of course, it's orphan or orphanage. And the last one, we have Can you attach the two speakers, please? Mhm. Letter A, disconnect. B, connect. C, detach. What is the answer? It is letter letter B. Okay, connect. Okay, when you attach something, that means you connect that something to, or maybe or like speakers, or uh, for example, when you are on the in the car, then you have to connect your seat belt. Okay. All right, guys. So, and I hope you enjoy it. And this is for our today's mini story. And I'll see you for the next coming lesson. Thanks for watching. Bye. I hit, sorry.